Hey, what's up, people? Yeah, it's become increasingly difficult for me to make videos lately because something inside me, I don't know what it is, but I have this inner voice which is just basically keeping me up at night. It's kind of a cross between Imus, Don Imus, and any of those oldie DJs that you hear on the radio. Kind of like this. Every time I close my eyes, all I hear is and he's making requests to hear Earth Angel from Buddy Holly. Come on down there, Buddy Holly. Get on out. So, lots of strikes against me. Trying to make these videos sometimes. There's always a reason. Just like there's always a reason for the stock market to go down, there's always a reason just for me to give up and not make these videos anymore. But how can I not? I love it so much. So anyway, I made a point on Baidu today. Good thing I only had that 100 shares. Got it at 134, and I sold out at 134.99. Wow. So that's my trade for the day. Had some LDK again, under 14. Sold it at 14.20. My day's over. I refuse to trade once I make money, but it looks like the market's actually starting to not go down. So might have to take a look at something else. Of course I will. Funny thing is, I've been talking to people, and my friends are kind of getting sick of me because anytime anybody asks me, so what's up? I can never give a one-word. I'm not a one-word guy. What's up? Nothing much. How you doing? People ask me how I'm doing. I ask them, do you want to know the truth? I say I'm pretty awful. And, like the other day, somebody said, how you doing? What's up? I said, I don't know. I'm pondering if America has seen its best days. They said, wow, that's so depressing. You're a very depressing guy. What do you have to be depressed about? You got a good family, you got a great house, your kids are awesome, everybody's healthy. I'm kind of getting sick of that. I do appreciate all the blessings that I have. And if you just take a second, and the most dreaded part about having all this right now is imagine somebody was to take it from me, i.e. my home. If I was to sell my house and have to leave my house, my whole world would be upside down. That would be the worst thing in the world. And right now, I never know what the hell's going to happen. But the market is rallying right now, so maybe I should just cut this video short. So yeah, it's depressing and everything, but it's because I'm looking towards a future which I don't see any happiness and comfort. So out in the future is making me unhappy, so I have reason to be pessimistic. And I got that going for me right now. Think of one I can't sleep at night. So I'm just going to be playing Buddy Holly and oldies today. Try to remember when the times were good. When you used to go out with your best girl and get some soda pop down on the shore, drive yourself over to a cliff, inspiration point, maybe get a hand job in the back of your car, and you were living. Eating steak and eggs for breakfast, smoking Lucky Strikes with no filter, not giving a shit. Beating your kids, and that was the way to go. The 50s. You gotta love them. Bring them back. Yeah, it's alright, we had to face communism and worried about the Cuban Missile Crisis eventually, and we didn't know exactly where America was headed at the time, but you know what, it seemed like everybody was more oblivious to it all, and they didn't care, they were just having a good old time. Everything was new and fresh, and everybody was happy to have children and get a house out in the suburbs and live life the American dream, the white picket fence. That's when it was in full bloom, baby. The 50s, the music was happening, and everybody was having a good time. There wasn't anything that's like ADD or ODD. No pills to cure your woes. You needed something to cure your woes. You had a stiff beverage, and you called it a night. And go home and beat your wife. The 50s. And there goes the Baidu. I gotta stop doing these videos.